Hello friends, welcome to KK Java Tutorials. In previous video tutorial, we have learned how to download Oracle 11G Release 2 from Oracle website. And these are the two zip folders we have downloaded from Oracle website, right? Now, to install it on Windows machine, what you have to do, you have to extract these files. Just right click on the, not file, but you have to extract this basically a folder. So right click on this basically folder, go for extract all and click on extract. So I have already extracted these two folders, and here you can see. Now next step is to go inside the 2 of 2 and copy this database directly, then go back and now go to 1 of 2 and paste this one. Once you are done, then go inside the database, and here is the setup file. Right click on the setup file, and here you can select as run as administrator. Click on this. Now I'm going to choose install anyway. Now this is asking me to install. I would say yes. Now installer is going to start. Just wait for a few seconds. Now here click on yes. Now here this is asking me to basically provide my email address, but I do not wish to get any update from the Oracle website. So I'm going to unmark it and click on the next, then ignore this one. Basically this is showing you prompt, you have not a specified email address. Click on yes. Now here we have a three options. So just I'm installing Oracle for learning purpose, so I'm going to select create and configure a database. So this will configure database, and that will create a database as well. If only you wish to install uh, database software, then go for the second option, or if you wish to update your existing database, then go for the third option. So I'm going for first one, which is default one. Click on the next. Now here you have two options. If you are installing Oracle on your desktop or laptop, then go for first option. If you are installing Oracle for your server, right, server machine, which will have good capability to balance the load and all, but here just I go for the desktop class. Click on the next. Now here Oracle is going to basically set up basically all those what would be the basically database directory and all. So here I'm going to keep everything as it is, Oracle base directory, then software location we have, then database file location. Here database is going to all the important file is going to save on this location. Then database edition I'm going to keep as it is, enterprise edition. Then here character set keep as default one. Then global database name, this one you should keep, remember, you have to remember, so you should note down these things. Then you have to specify the administrative password, that I'm going to specify. Again specify the same password. Okay, after providing administrative password, click on next. Now here installation, here some problem is coming. The Oracle home location that you have specified contains spaces, right? So here Oracle home location, here it is showing a spaces, so Oracle basically does not allow a spaces, so remove this space. If there is some space, then remove that one and click on the next. Now saying that the admin password entered does not conform to the Oracle recommended standard, so we can ignore these things. Basically they have basically some standard occur, so our password is not compliant with that standard. Still we can ignore this one, click on yes. Now here you can see the summary and click on finish. Now installation process will be started in few seconds. Now this process will take few seconds. So installation process has started, you can see. We will wait to complete this installation. Now database is going to create and start Oracle instance. So here you can see database creation is completed. Here you can see global database name ORCL, system identifier, that is SID ORCL itself, and server parameter file name is located on this location, right? Now create on now click on password management, and now we have a various basically username and most of the usernames have been logged, right? So one of the username I'm going to basically unlock over here, that is very good for practical purpose. So here I am looking for something called, let me check which is the most appropriate for uh, so one of the username is called HR, that I'm going to unlock over here. So click on this, so this got unlocked, and here you need to set the password. So password I'm going to set HR just for simplicity, and I'm going to click on OK. Now here this prompt says whatever password we are setting, that is not as compliance with Oracle, so that we can ignore. Click on yes, click on OK, and wait for some time to get it finished. So now you can see a message on the top, the installation of Oracle database was successful. Now we can close it, right? Now try to search for SQL plus, there we can log in. So here it is saying me to enter username, so that I'll enter as HR and password as HR, and here you can see I'm able to log in. So here you can query some database table as well in HR schema. So like select staff from employees. So these are just existing table within the HR, and if you query, then you can see there are 107 rows selected, right? So that's all about the how to install Oracle 11g release 2 on Windows machine. Guys, big thank you for watching this video.